This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone, preaching His word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching His word truthfully and sincerely. And I say Shabbat Shalom to your Akim out there. And this is a quick sit-down lesson on this June the 27th, 2022 at 6:29 p.m. Central Standard Time on this Monday afternoon. And I'm about to get into the title of this sit-down lesson. It's going to be Lawlessness Shall Increase in the Last Days. And this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Right, because it was this news story that I was looking at, and it was this, this is one prime example of lawlessness, and the love of many should grow cold against one another. People's hearts are going to turn cold in these last days, and it's going to increase. The iniquities shall increase, and the love of many shall wax cold. And wickedness and evilness is going to increase in these last days as well too. Increasingly lawlessness, in the last days. So, it was this news article that I was looking at. It was I believe it was a customer that went into a Subway store, and I believe he asked for the order, and believe he had too much. I don't know if it was the right order, or he had too much mayonnaise or sauce on his order, so he didn't like his order. So he had a confrontation with the two workers at Subway, and so he shot and killed one Subway worker and injured the other. So basically, he shot two people. One had died, and the other one was critically injured. So, it's kind of crazy because people lose their mind over their food order is not correct, or their food order it's not the right one. You would expect they probably would talk it out, like maybe I might want a refund, but I guess this person took it to a whole nother level and just got mad and pulled his firearm out and shot and killed one and injured the other. So, that's just prime examples of like that is going to increase in the last days. It's kind of messed up and sad to hear things about that. But, the Heavenly Father would tell us these things that are going to occur and happen in the last days, This is written before our time, in these holy scriptures. And the Heavenly Father told us about these things, and it's occurring on the planet Earth. Even though we're so used to the customs of hearing lawlessness being increased, but lawlessness is going to increase at an all-time high. We're going to see so much, like in the book of Matthew 24:21. It's going to be a great tribulation not we ever seen since the beginning, not even since the beginning of time, because we are definitely entering in those times of love of many waxing cold, even more by the day. People are acting real cold towards one another. the hearts of many people uh, is turning cold increasingly in the last days, just like Second Timothy's 3:1. Because the iniquity shall abound. I think no, it's Second Timothy's 3:1. Mike can find it. Yes. I mean, perilous times, I meant to say. Yeah, perilous times, not. Yeah, since I mentioned that, I'm bringing that out as well, too. So, yeah, man, lawlessness is going to increase in the last days. More judgment increasing in the last days as well, too. So, this is the book of this is the book of Second Timothy, chapter 3, verse 1. This is also this is this is no also in the last days perilous times shall come, right? Because the perilous times are coming, because we are already in the stages of that, of perilous times increasingly in the last days. Especially like with the Jacob's trouble coming. There's going to be a great insurrection like never before, the great tribulation like never before, you know. And I believe that's in the book of Second Ezra, with the increased sedition among men, invading one another. They should not regard their kings or their princes in the course of their action, especially with this Roe versus Wade thing, with the overturning ruling of that. The clashes on both sides that support it and that don't support it. You're gonna have clashes of that. You're gonna have food clashes, political clashes, racial clashes, division clashes, all different types of clashes of gonna increase in in the last days. Isolation clashes, family clashes, relationship clashes, you name it, it's gonna increase more and more in these last days. And so with that, I just wanted to bring out this little quick sit down lesson through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahushua. And first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders apostles of Great Millstone, pushing his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And before I close out this sit-down lesson on this June the 27th, 2022 at 6:36 p.m. Central Standard Time on the Shabbat. Yeah, like I mentioned before at the introduction of this sit-down lesson, lawlessness is going to increase in the last days, and the love of many and the hearts of people, hearts are going to continue to turn cold in these last days against one another. So with that, I will say shalom, Shabbat shalom, and a ball.